Alright guys, this video is going to be super casual, super real. It's really last minute and I'm not going to pretend that I'm not kind of reading my notes here. Just super quickly planned out what I wanted to say. So there's that. So I kind of debated on what video to post this week. I did recreate a famous piece of art on a whiteboard a few weeks ago, and that was originally the plan for the video, just kind of posting that footage and a nice little voiceover to go with it. But as I was planning my voiceover, writing it down, typing it all out, I realized that I was going on and on about one subject, and that is the subject of my YouTube channel. So I decided to let this video just be that and not trying to pretend that it's supposed to be about my whiteboard piece, because this is what's on my heart right now and this is what I want to share. So this is the main topic of the video, my YouTube channel and my mental state, those things combined. Now there will be some art in this video and it will actually be that piece, because the piece that I chose to recreate was The Scream by Edvard Munch, and I feel like the turmoil evoked in that piece just kind of reflects the turmoil that was going on inside my head when I was just kind of spiraling about YouTube and being an influencer, and even trying to decide if I wanted to continue YouTube at all. Fortunately, quitting YouTube is not the path I've decided to take, so don't worry about that. So as you know, I graduated and life after college hasn't been horrible despite me using very dramatic words like turmoil. And I am excited for the future. But there have definitely been moments of uncertainty and lots of overthinking and trying to decide what I want my life to look like now. And so that's where the problems lie. So let me tell you some of the problems that I've dealt with in relationship to YouTube. First of all, as always, there is burnout. And burnout is a serious issue. Like, it's not good. It's very not good. In my life, it's often been associated with art block, a lack of motivation. There's definitely been some like depression and some thoughts of not being good enough, not doing enough. And there's also a certain level of just not caring. And this is a horrible place for anyone to be, but especially as an artist, it just feels so horrible because it goes against like everything that I'm trying to be as an artist. It's really bad as an artist, it's really bad as an entrepreneur, like a business owner, because you are reliant upon your own self-will to get things done. And if I lose that self-will, that motivation, then I'm not getting anything done. And that's just making me feel even worse. And YouTube can definitely lead to burnout if you aren't doing it in a healthy way. One thing I've definitely realized is that I cannot keep doing it by myself if I want to scale it up to being this fully functioning channel as a part of my career. I need help editing, I need help filming, and I need advice, and I need to be surrounding myself in a community of people who are helping me. Community is so important, guys. In every walk of life, find yourself a community, because we need each other. But that was a side note. I also need a schedule, a routine, a time to film, a time to edit, and most importantly, a time to just focus on my personal life and like not think about YouTube whatsoever. I need to be able to give myself breaks and give myself vacations and give myself like a time off of work every day. Something big that was bothering me about YouTube was just the fact that it's this whole trend eating machine. This is really just consumerism in general. People that sell things, people that work in the media, we all have to pay attention to what everybody wants, to what the trends are, so that we are able to have buyers and have viewers. YouTube is very, very much a part of this machine. And yeah, it's tough to work on a video or an art piece and then put it out there and not get like barely any validation, any feedback from your audience. And this is not like at all, this is not a blame game. I'm not blaming anybody. This is not your fault. This is literally just the way things are. This is how the world works. And because I'm in the YouTube game, the social media game, the selling art game, like this is something I'm going to have to deal with my whole life. Like supply and demand, figuring out what people want so that I can actually sell things and make a living for myself. Because money is an unfortunate necessity in life. On that note, validation is an unfortunate necessity if you're me, if you're an artist. Maybe not all artists are like me, but I do thrive on validation. As much as I would like to say I don't need it, as much as I would like to free myself from it, I need validation. It also frustrated me to start thinking about all this because I was like worried that down the road, to continue to please the machine, am I going to have to like compromise my own art practice, my own artistic visions? That whole thought of continuing to kind of serve this big thing of consumerism like my whole life, it was just like kind of a depressing thought. And that's all of that is very negative, but that's just where my thoughts took me. Because if you want to look at it that way, sure, that's how things are in a negative light, but there's also definitely a positive way to look at it as well. So I also, like many artists, like to feel that I am unique and creative. And I know there are billions and billions of people in the world who have had the same ideas I have time and time again. There's like never a completely original idea. As much as I want to be original and unique, nothing that I do is going to be just earth-shatteringly unique. Even knowing this though, I started to feel like my channel, my vlogs were starting to look like every other art channel on YouTube, and that also frustrated me. So this is just another little thing, a little cherry on top to add to my whole spiral and my whole frustration with YouTube, just feeling like I was just another one of the little clones on YouTube, running my own little channel, doing the same things everybody else does. So the worst part of this spiral only really lasted for a day. Like, it had been kind of on my mind for a while, but then just one day I was like having, I called it a whole influencer existential crisis. An influencer existential crisis. Because I was really contemplating my role as an influencer versus my role as an artist, and can the two things exist together in a way that would satisfy me and make me feel fulfilled and make me feel like I'm being honest with my work? Do I even want to be an influencer anymore? Do I want to be on YouTube anymore? It was pretty much only one day that I was really asking that specific question. Actually, while that was happening, I was talking to my boyfriend about it and venting about it, and I decided to record that because I like to record just the real moments in life. And as depressed as I was feeling that day and frustrated with everything, I still had enough mind in there to press the record button on my phone because I wanted to save this real emotion, this real moment for later. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna record this because I just feel like it's important to document how I'm feeling. If you want to be serious about it and pursue it as a career, you have to cater to the algorithm. Everything online is just becoming more algorithm based because it's becoming more and more of a business. And that, like, the whole business thing is frustrating me too, because like I've always kind of wrestled with that a little bit. It just sucks, like, having your art, having it dictated by the taste of the majority. And I don't also want my like view of my art and what I create to be affected by how many people see it and like it. So yeah, anyways, I went through that whole thing. I went through that whole day. But then after that, I got a few positive, shall we say, signs to kind of encourage me to stay on YouTube. I got, first of all, a really good freelance opportunity, and I wouldn't have gotten it if I weren't on YouTube. Then I also talked to a few trusted people in my life, including my own mother, and they all encouraged me to stay on. They said, you know, I think you're doing a good job. I think you need to just stay on YouTube, push through this. I think I was mostly just scared of all this work and effort ending up being for nothing. Like, that's such a depressing thought, to spend years and years building a channel and then it's like, what did I gain from it? Which I have gained a lot. I have actually gained a lot. But just thinking very logically, it was like, what would I gain? Like, what did I even... Yeah, mostly I was just scared that I had lost the joy that I had once had in video creating. And then the other thing was that I was scared that continuing on YouTube would actually hurt my art practice in the long run, and that was definitely a scary thought to me. I was like, do I have to compromise my art to continue being an influencer? So getting that validation from those people that day was very helpful. And then also, I have renewed my excitement for creating videos again, in part thanks to several artists on YouTube that I have really started watching a lot. First of all, Cat Creature, aka Annabelle, who has always been one of my favorite artists on YouTube. Furry Little Peach, aka Sean, who I just started watching. And then there's also, this is a hard name, but this is a hard name to pronounce. I heard her pronounce it once, but because she's saying it with her accent, like, it was harder for me to hear. Jonna Jensen? I'm just gonna say it with the hard J's. Jonna Jensen. I know that's not right at all, but she's a Swedish girl, artist, creative, whatever you wanna say, who vlogs, and her vlogs, first of all, her cinematography is incredible. It really was like, wow, I want to make videos like this. So it renewed this desire to create videos and to want to improve my channel and to keep going for it and making better and better content. And I want to not only improve my channel, but also improve the making of my videos, like the process. I want to work smarter and not harder. Because I work harder. I tend to work harder most of the time and not smarter. Something else that I've been struggling with in terms of my YouTube channel was wanting to change up my vlog style. After my last college art vlog, I was like, this is a great time to kind of hit the refresh button and try something new and switch it up a little bit. I was just getting a little bit tired of my art college vlog style. So yeah, moving forward, I'm changing my vlogs just a little bit. Like, don't be scared if you've been a long time watcher and you love my vlogs as they are. It's not changing too much, but the format that I'm moving into, that I'm at least going to be trying out for the time being, is going to help my editing process go smoother, and it's also going to help my videos flow better, like as one whole thing. Because the hardest thing about vlogs is putting all this random footage together and trying to make it tell a story and making it make sense. It's really hard, and that's why vlog editing takes so long. But with this new format that I'm going to try in my next vlog, I really hope this will fix that and make it a lot easier. So between just getting inspired by other art YouTubers and having new ideas for my vlog, I am very excited moving forward to continue making videos. And it's a really, really good feeling. I feel like it's been a while since I just opened up on camera. So I wanted to share these things with you, and yeah, it was definitely time for an update on how things are going behind the scenes. I try to give you as much behind the scenes as possible in my vlogs anyway, but sometimes it's just a lot of working and doing and not really me talking and explaining what's going on inside of here. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was just talking, but I did give you some nice little art footage to keep you entertained along the way. And I hope you also just enjoyed like a little bit of connection, a little bit of openness. Thank you for watching this video. That's all I had to say. So it's not much of an ending, but I will see you guys next time. Bye.